In this video, we're taking on China's cheapest buffet versus China's most expensive buffet. And by China, I mean Chengdu. And by Chengdu, I mean places within 1 hour of my hotel. But first, let's back up a moment. Going to a buffet is a great way to know a country. It's a place where you can see the regional recipes, ingredients, and ways of living and eating. Today is not just about the best buffet, but about which buffet gives me the most bang for my buck. First of all, today's cheap buffet, it costs under $2. How is it possible to have a buffet where people can eat unlimited amounts of food for under $2? We're gonna find out soon. And today's expensive buffet features ingredients I've never seen in any restaurant before. It's like starfish. Did you know you could eat a starfish? We're gonna find out how by the end of this video. But first, we're going to the most cheap buffet that we could find here in Chengdu. Let's move. Behind me, our first buffet location. This is one of the cheapest buffets you'll find anywhere. Ordinarily, the price for this buffet would be about $3.23. But what's crazy is that today the price is $1.83 because they are having their annual celebration. But Sonny, what's the catch? Actually, you can see the catch walking in right now. You see that man carrying in a bunch of stuff? You know what he's not carrying in? Meat. This is a vegetarian buffet. But the big question looms. Can a buffet have no meat and still be delicious? Well, guys, we are in China. So let's see if they have pulled it off. We're gonna go upstairs right now, check out the buffet, and reveal what you get for just under $2. This place is beautiful, clean, well lit, and I want to show you something right here. Take a look. This is the only site of protein you're gonna see the whole time that you're here. Goldfish. Unfortunately, these are not on the menu. To learn more, let's go into the kitchen to see as they prepare for the buffet. This place is a whirlwind as they prepare to open. This looks fantastic. That looks fantastic. That is something red. That's cauliflower. We've got mushrooms over here. Seaweed on the way out the door. I have never been in a kitchen so full of just vegetables that smelled so good. My guy over here with the wok, it looks like he's got a load of noodles inside. Look at this and tell me it doesn't look tempting. Glistening, soy saucy, well-seasoned, beautiful noodles. What's fun about eating in China is they're gonna have a lot of produce and vegetables that we don't really see in the USA. Right here, we've got corn with speckles of purple kernels. Moving on, my guy with another wok in China. These guys with the woks, they are fierce. These contraptions right here are amazing because it's part range, it's part sink, and they've got a giant flame underneath this wok. That looks incredibly delicious. This seems to be the cold treats. Less wok action, more stuff like this, a jelly goo. So far, I can't believe nobody's kicked me out. I don't know, if you just act confident enough and bring your own lighting, people let you anywhere. Over here, we have to be very careful. We have a few different sections right here. A giant tower of steamers, and then, of course, some amazing frying happening right here. This looks like fried mushrooms. Our next station right here, we have a flat top with a load of seasoned tofu, China's favorite animal replacement. The lady right here giving it a little bit of a flip each time to make sure it's done on both sides. The tofu just looks okay. I'm not that excited about tofu. From the kitchen, we are here at the buffet, and my God, this place looks amazing. I've never been so excited to eat vegetables. First of all, we saw this already in the kitchen, some noodles that were wok fried. Oh Lord, there's so much. What's happening here? This looks like a lotus root type of dish. This looks like it's in some kind of a thick, heavy chili oil. What's wrong?
They said you cannot talk straight to the food.
Oh, I've just been reprimanded. I've been told I cannot talk to the food. I understand. Too much spittle, unhygienic. And so what they've done instead, look what they've done to me. I'm like Hannibal Lecter over here. And it looks cool too, right ladies? Where was I? Oh yeah, this one, I can't tell what this is. It looks like a vegetarian version of buffalo wings. This one looks very unusual. If we weren't in a vegetarian restaurant, I would say it's the skin of a cow, but there's no way that could be. Oh, it's so gloopy. Here there's just straight up persimmons or tomatoes. Oops, I meant this. So right here we have all the fried foods. This looks like maybe a fried zucchini. Oh my gosh, that looks good. That's what we saw being fried earlier. These are just actual French fries. Those look like some sick French fries, my guy. Look how tan they are. They look like they've been baking on a beach, extra crispy. And then we've got a couple of fried pancakes. We'll throw that on top. That is a massive first portion. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go eat. Right here, what the heck? This looks amazing. This is what we saw in the kitchen right here, these noodles. Now, are you telling me these glistening noodles aren't drawing your attention? What would you rather have? Somebody babied oiled up at a P. Diddy party, or this being oiled up in a wok? Let's give it a shot. I love it. And the wok, the taste of the wok, the kind of almost smokiness that the wok imparts, it's such an amazing depth of flavor. You can taste some of that soy sauce. The noodle is elastic, yet a bit firm, and so oily, it just basically slides down your throat. You're like, wait, come back, I want to chew you. Meanwhile, from the frying section, they have this right here. This looks like some mushroom. It's fried, it's crispy on the outside, it's fibrous, and let's say a bit meaty for a mushroom on the inside. This is the kind of vegetarian food I'm into. Heart healthy. Take a look at that. This is in fact made out of a sweet potato flour. Oily, spicy, a bit of that Szechuan numbing peppercorn, but it's all about that texture. It's really almost gummy. This is a good substitute for cow skin. People who are addicted to cow skin, but maybe they can't handle the cholesterol, switch over to this. That is not a common problem, is it? Then as we move down, we have what seems to be like the vegetarian version of buffalo wings. This and this are the same thing. They're both lotus root. It tastes like it's been fried, and then after that, they soaked it in some kind of a sweet, tangy sauce. It's red, but it ain't spicy. It's a certain type of crunch. It's like when you close a DVD case and it snaps shut. It's that kind of satisfaction, but in your mouth. Next to that, also lotus root, cut into thin slices, put into a heavy sauce. This is round number 1, but there's a lot more unique stuff up there, including a make-your-own dumpling station. Let's take a look. Right here we have some sort of a ball situation. I'm a big ball fan. Ooh, here we have a special type of noodle. It looks like a peanut worm. I'm trying to smell it, but hard to smell things with this on. All right, let's try some of that. I think that's like a tofu skin noodle. Oh lordy, look at this one. This is a Chinese pizza right here. A lot of crust, not so much on the pizza part on the end there. As we move down, this I had my eyes on from the beginning. Little veggie burgers. Finally, I'm gonna do what this guy is doing right here. This is a place where you can steam or boil your own dumplings. Well, there's about 6 left in there. I'm just gonna pile those in my bowl. Now, I would leave it in there for someone else, but I don't want them to get soggy. All right, folks, I've taken off the mask. I feel like I can breathe, which is good because I'm about to inhale some of this food. I'm gonna start with this. This is taro. Oh yeah, they did not just carve a piece of the taro and boil it. It's more like a dense mashed taro that's been boiled. It's very starchy, very heavy, and then covered in a load of oil. As we work our way around the plate, we have this right here. I thought these were noodles at first, but it smelled of tofu. Why does this look like it has tread on it, like a mountain bike tire? Let's see how it tastes. Uh-oh, regret. Wow, it tasted vaguely of tofu, and then the taste just kind of petered out from there. Why does that exist? That was a very shallow experience. I feel like I've been abused spiritually. Come on, jokes. Come on. It's like when you have a one-night stand and then he just leaves the next morning without saying goodbye. She, it's a lady. In this scenario, it's a lady. But it wouldn't matter either way. It's cool, dog. I'm not eating that more. We're gonna make up for it with the world's smallest pizza. That is either cheese or cheese product. Whatever Mr. Beast is putting on his fake Lunchables pizza, that's what that is. The rest is just bread. This right here, it looks like a mayonnaise, some lettuce for color, and then... What? Is that meat? I am told it's tofu. By the way, why is that cut in half, huh? I understand that it costs $1.83 for this buffet, but how about filling out the whole sandwich? Let's give it a shot. Not bad. It's basically a sweet piece of bread with very sweet mayonnaise. Overall, a delightful experience. Our final food, and a food that surely cannot disappoint, dumplings. Is that stuffed with meat? No. But considering I am a food expert and I do have a perfectly tuned palate, I will tell you what's inside. Newspaper clippings. No. The wrapper on the outside, very satisfying. Doughy, freshly steamed. And then you have all those dry seeds from inside the sesame oil. If I had to guess what was inside, I would say maybe mushroom. What's inside the dumpling? Radish, mushroom, celery, and tofu. Boom. Nailed it. I got one of those. So this is our first and cheapest buffet, a buffet that costs under $2. Do I like it? I do. And honestly, this is gonna be hard to beat for the price. $1.83. For that amount of money, there's gotta be 50, 60, 70 different foods up there for you to choose from. Next, we're gonna go to a very expensive buffet, a buffet that costs over 30 times the price of this one. I'm sure in many ways it's gonna be better, but is it gonna be 30 times better than what I experienced here? Let's head there now to find out. From a very affordable buffet, we have come here to the most expensive buffet we could find in Chengdu, and this place is wild. Inside here, you'll find everything from soft-shell turtle to silkworm pupa and everything in between. I know what you're thinking. What on earth is between those two things? Well, a lot. First of all, this is a hot pot buffet. In Chengdu, life is all about hot pot. This is something that people do at least once a week. But the items here that you could put into your hot pot, it's unlike any place I've seen before. The price is just under $80, and I don't want to speak too soon, but it seems like it might be worth it. Let's go inside now, and I'll show you around. First of all, for a hot pot, you need a hearty base of vegetables and mushrooms. They have every type of mushroom you've never even heard of before. But that's just vegetables. The real stuff is over here. This is live seafood that you can choose from. First of all, we've got clams, razor clams, other clams. We have snails, and then we have crabs. As we come down here, you'll see they have big, beautiful abalone. We have fresh live shrimp. These look to be tiger prawns. And then finally, these are mantis prawns. More crab right here. No rubber bands, no handcuffs. These guys are free to try to take you out. It's such an interesting crab because it's got like this velvety texture on its claws. Fascinating. But that's not it. Over here, have you ever seen this in a buffet in your life? Soft shell turtles. This is for demonstration purposes only, but let's see if I can grab one anyways. I'm told they're very dangerous. Whoa, this is a monster. Holy cow. Take a look at that. It has a leathery, soft shell. You can see on its back kind of where its ribs would be. You know what? I think just one turtle for me and I'll be full. Again, this is for demonstration purposes and I'm gonna demonstrate putting it back right now. Okay, be free for now. Right here, it looks like we've got different raw beef, cuts of cow, and then here, a friggin' basket of lobsters. Oh, he's gonna dump some more in? Yeah, please. All right, they're dumping in even more lobsters. Wow, a wet experience. So that is the live seafood section. Let's go get our first round of food now. I'm gonna start with a handful of razor clams. I'm gonna grab a couple of abalone. Next, I'm gonna go for some of these crabs. Dude, you're making it hard. Yeah. All right, I'll carry it like this to the table. All right, folks, we've got our first course right here. Here's how it works. I've opted today for 2 different hot pot. Mushroom flavor. Right here we have very, very spicy flavor. The problem with this guy in particular is that he's trying to leave the meal. Come back here. So I thought I just would chuck it in there, but that would be a little bit dangerous. Instead, a waitress is gonna come over here and help me deal with my situation.
First, the crab is dispatched by peeling off the top of its freaking head. Claws are removed, the head's cracked open, and everything is added to the pot. Next, the abalone's mouth and organs are removed and it joins the crab. Last, the razor clams are cleaned, removed from their shell, and tossed in the hot pot. While that cooks, a shrimp appetizer served raw.
I'm just gonna give him a little bit of a dip in this soy sauce. Cold, tender, and delicious. I love it. It is apparent that our crab is done. Oh yeah, nice and orange. We've got the carapace right here. Inside the head, I think you can scrape out a little bit of fat. Now that is absolutely saturated with that spicy sauce. Good. Wow, that crab was feisty, and I can see why. It was guarding treasures. It's a little briny, fatty, soft. Meanwhile, we have the body section right here, and I don't know, I'm just gonna suck on it and see what happens. Oh, that's good too. That's all that hit meat, more fat. When you suck on that, you can get a good amount of stuff out of there. That is the move. So that is our feisty crab that was literally trying to run away from this meal moments ago, and now he's inside me. I mean, in my stomach. Ugh, that sounded weird. On this side, we have our mushroom broth. We have the clam here, and we have this iconic dipping sauce. This is heavy sesame oil, basically chili, peanuts, green onions, all of that mixed together. That is so much flavor, heat, and heaviness. I'm gonna dip it in the hot pot sauce from hell. Ooh, duh. It's a nice way to help me remember this place tomorrow. The razor clam, it has an excellent bouncy kind of texture to it, a little chewy, and then this sauce is remarkable. Not that spicy. You got the peanuts, you got the scallions going, and you've got that smoky sesame oil. I love it. So let's check on these abalone. Take a look at that guy. Oh, I've been given a stabbing weapon, and we give it a little bit of a slice. Give it a little bit of a dip, and let's throw it back. I don't know if it's so fresh or that it's medium rare, but it is so soft and tender, and usually abalone can be a bit dense. Wrap it up. It is very helpful that they have someone come to your table to dismantle the seafood for you. If it was me, I would have accidentally thrown a live crab into the hot pot. It would have been tortured, and I would have enjoyed the food at the end of it. So that is just round 1, but there's a lot more to see. Let's head back up there. All right, folks, it is time for round 2. Take a look in here. This case is full of foods of insane origins. They have corn. That's not the crazy part. They have cow spinal cord here. Up here, they have split goose intestines. They have tripe on that side. That's another type of stomach. And then down here, my favorite, this is penis. Nice. These, I'm told, are chicken kidneys, although they look suspiciously like chicken testicles. So why am I taking them? I don't know. Ooh, this one's called smooth tender beef. Yeah, I'll take some smooth tender beef. We'll be back to the seafood soon, but let's try some of these unusual land animal parts. Here we go. I want some spicy hot penis. Look at that beautiful pattern that they've cut into the penile. To go with it, how about these chicken kidneys, which are probably rooster testicles? Into our mushroom broth, let's put some of that smooth beef. And then a little bit of the spinal column of a cow. And now we wait.
2,000 years later.
Right here, our thinly sliced beef is ready. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a dip. Let's try it out. Amazingly satisfying. I'm curious what part of the cow that is, because that meat is a little bit spongy. At this point, I'm afraid to ask. And half the time with the organ translations, they're a bit off, including this. What I'm told is basically the spinal cord of the cow. Cheers. Soft, not much flavor to it, not even very beefy. A little gooey, it's barely holding its shape. It's a very unique experience. I don't hate it though. Meanwhile in here, this is what folks here told me was a kidney. Oh, maybe it is a kidney. I'm relieved and disappointed. I like the flavor though. It's like a little grape. One more kidney. Or a testicle, I don't know. What I know for sure is that my next food is penis. It's good. It's very gelatinous. It's just like a beef tendon. A wonderful flavor. So that is round 2. I've just been shamed by the manager here saying they have TikTokers come here and they fill up the whole table with food. I didn't want to waste anything, but let's do it. Let's go overboard. Let's bring everything.
Starting with this guy, the starfish. Did you know you could eat these things? Next, shrimp. Remember that turtle from earlier? Well, this is its cousin, now in pieces. I think I'll save that for a different day. Moving on, we grab eel and these amazing whole crab claws. With only 1 hour until the buffet closes, we need more. Scallops, clams, crab legs, and even more crabs.
This time I've got 2 trays and they said they're gonna bring some seafood to my table too. Let's go try out round 3. All right guys, do you notice any difference on the table from last round to this round? They've added some elements here for us, including this, a lobster that's been freshly cut in half. That's still moving. Don't embarrass me. I swear. See? They brought foie gras. They brought different chunks of protein and meat, different crab legs. Here we have sea urchins. We've got salmon sashimi. This looks like a pork rib. More shrimpies. I'm gonna start with these scallops. That lobster that was still moving, let's toss him in here too. Oh, it's moving. Stay dead. Take a look at this king crab. Have you ever seen anything so massive in your life? I'm gonna put that in our mushroom. Our lobster has officially stopped moving. But underneath the lobster, we have something very special. Scallops. It's so good. It soaked up some of the salt and spiciness from the broth, but it still has that delicious seafoody scallop flavor inside. Oh yeah, happy. This is like a mushroom trip for my pie hole. Moving on, we have our lobster. Look at that big old beautiful claw right here. Take a look at that succulent lobster meat, sweet and coated in that chili oil. And I know what you're thinking, well, that's not that big of a bite. Oh, okay, except for you can eat infinity of them in 2.5 hours. It's a whole new experience when you're eating it with the hot pot. That time I got the salt, but I also got those numbings, the Szechuan peppercorns. It's an amazing peppery flavor. I was a bit worried about this claw. They've already pre-broken it. I feel bad for that lady right there. Thank you. She's been told to sit there the whole time and see if I need anything, which I don't. Is there any meat in the ocean better than the lobster claw? Well, time to find out, because right here in the mushroom broth, we have a fat piece of king crab. I've got some scissors next to me to help take it out of the shell. Oh, take a look at that. The tendons pulling right out. That is a big mouthful of crab. It's mushroomy, which probably not the best pairing. And it's full of succulent crab meat. Amazing. So that is the king crab. If I had to choose between that and the lobster claw, I'd probably go lobster claw. But we do have a third contender for best seafood right here, the starfish. There's nothing to eat. What do I eat? Oh, she's showing inside. If you crack it open, there's stuff in there that's edible. Let's submerge the starfish as much as we can. I believe our starfish is done. Amazing. It looks the same. Right here, they have some gloves. Inside, you can see what appears to be eggs. Ooh, it has a peculiar smell to it. Very seafoody. A little spongy, actually not bad. The flavor a little bit reminds me of sea urchin, where it's a little bit rich, but it's not completely fatty. It's a bit more dry and almost fibrous a little bit. That is a strange experience. I think I like it. This is the discovery of the day. So that is the end of round 3. I've got one more round in me. Let's go up and find what else they have here. Right now, I'm gonna show you the rest of the buffet that you've not seen yet. Right here, we have a little bit of a Japanese section. As you move down, you can see this is a grilling and flat top area. You can get foie gras. You can get steak. You can even get somebody to make you some fried rice like this guy right here. As we move down, even more barbecue and more grilled items. We've got skewers, we've got squid, and we've got a chicken wing. I know that one. I saw a familiar killing your animal and I freaked out. Moving down, ice cream station. The dessert is very cute because they have pandas, cakes, desserts, macaroons. Here, a vast assortment of meats, sausages, ribs, egg tarts, whatever that, oh dude. Health hazard. Right here we have some different steamed items. You can see squid hanging up right here. And then we get to a pretty mysterious section right here. They have an assortment of bugs. Right here, there's some massive pupa. Here we have what looks like bamboo worms. And actually, they're not bad, full of protein. This one, they say here it's a woodworm. As we move down, you see they have even more seafood in more varieties. Here we have shrimp with what looks to be a cheese sauce and some eggs on top. This one is mysterious to me, so I'm just gonna get it. For my dessert today, no sweets. I want this. That is foie gras. He's grilling it now, and when it's done, he's gonna put it on top of here. A slice of apple with a little bit of jam on the side. They're gonna bring that to the table. Let's get that all together and enjoy one final round. All right, guys, 2 buffets in one day, and this is our final course right here. Take a look at this foie gras. It comes with an apple. I'm just gonna have the foie gras. Creamy. Oh, it's almost buttery. An incredible flavor, and I like they put some of these fish eggs on top too. Right now, only 2 plates remain, and they don't have to be boiled, thank God. Right here, a mystery food. It's something wrapped in some type of a stringy carbohydrate that can be fried. If you break it open, what is it, bread? Crunchy, sweet, it's fried durian. What a preparation, I've never seen that before. What a good surprise. Moving on, we have shrimp with a load of a cheesy type of sauce. Wow, what if I told you that wasn't cheese, that was actually a huge glob of mayonnaise. I basically just squirted mayonnaise in my mouth and then ate a little bit of shrimp. I loved it. I'm a big mayonnaise connoisseur. So that was the best of the best. Now let's have the best of the worst right here. Our dessert for today. Strange bugs. Here, what I believe to be a bamboo worm. Listen. Not bad. Bamboo worms are kind of toasty. They fry them up, and there's not much to them. It just tastes like whatever seasoning you put on there. But then you've got this mother effer. What happens when you, oh, okay, not gooey on the inside. Okay. It's just like toasty, weird, leathery bug skin. It's more of a mental challenge. So maybe it's for daring your friends. Maybe it's something that people here actually locally enjoy. I'm very confused by it. So that is the most expensive buffet that we could find here in Chengdu, a city of 21 million people. But from here, I have a hard decision to make. I need to choose which buffet gave me the most bang for my buck. Let's go outside and talk about it. Today we went to 2 buffets, one buffet that cost around $2 and one buffet that cost about $80. But was the $80 buffet 40 times better? Tough call. My God, when I went to the first buffet, I enjoyed it so much. Even though it was a vegetarian buffet, I thought for sure it was a runaway winner. But then I went to the second buffet, a buffet full of ingredients I've never seen before. Now, it was a hot pot kind of centric buffet, so if you don't like hot pot, that's an easy elimination for you. But I kind of do like hot pot, especially when they can come to my table, rip a crab in half and throw it inside. If I had to choose one that gave me the most bang for my buck, it was buffet number 2. To me, $80, it seems super reasonable. Not super affordable, but something that most common folks could afford if they saved up for a special celebration. The only catch there is you have 2.5 hours to eat all that you can. I love that they had familiar ingredients, but they had some wild ingredients too. It was amazing. But that is my opinion. So why don't you guys let me know downstairs in the comments below which buffet you thought gave me the most bang for your buck. Wait, what? Otherwise, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace. Okay, walk away, say something funny. Ha ha ha. Video done.